Hello, welcome back to DriveAlong, where today we have got not one, but two fast forwards. We've got one Mk7 Fiesta ST in the lovely molten orange, fantastic colour, and
a Mk8 Fiesta ST in Silver Fox running 200 brake.
This one's running 230 brake. So we've got a little more power in this one than that one. But don't let that crummy little detail spoil the day. So yeah, shall we take a good look at these two fantastic Fords?
We shall.
Yes, let's crack on. Right, we come to the styling of the Ford Fiesta ST, which you can see we've got a low line splitter kit, which you've seen in the previous video, but we've added a few more things.
Along with rear spats, some side skirts extensions, and 35mm lowering springs.
So that car sits lovely, fantastic. Now we move on to the Mk8.
Oh, 6 sticker judge. Where'd you get them from?
Sticky HQ, son.
We've got a discount code on that kit.
Yeah, on screen right now. If you use the code DriveAlong, you get yourself 10% off.
Back to the video.
So, come around to look at the Mk8 Fiesta ST. A lot similar to the Mk7. We have a front split there, side skirts, no rear spats on this one though.
No, because you said before you wanted some, but you didn't like them to do.
Yeah, they kind of, I think I give it time to grow on me. But in addition to the front split and side skirts, we've got Hot Boy wheels as well.
What wheels are you running on it?
They are JR Racing wheels. Also gone up in size from a 17 to an 18. Doesn't really help on that unsprung weight, but you know, style points.
And another thing as well, you've added lowered as well.
Yes, good job you reminded me of that. Yeah, 20mm lowering springs.
I gotta give it to you, this car sits insane.
Yeah, I feel like it could do with a little bit more lower touch. You know, like the Mk7 sat on 35.
35 that sat on.
Yeah, I feel like this could benefit from a being a little bit lower as well.
Don't get me wrong, I love how the Mk7 drives. If you lower any more, you are going to cause problems. Speed bumps, and plus we've got a lowering kit as well. You don't want to smash that.
Yeah, no.
That's about 150 quid on its own. For a bit of plastic. It sits on the bottom, like. Don't understand it, but still makes it look nice. But going back to the colour of the car, you were missing the colour of the pinstripe silver. It needs pinstripe going around.
Yeah, can't agree with you on that one.
That's fine.
I'm not a fan of the pinstripe. It looks cool on some cars.
The other thing as well, the induction noise on this, it just sounds insane.
Yeah, we'll have to get to that a little bit later, but yeah, I do agree with you. The induction noise does sound phenomenal, but it does have that aftermarket cone and hose, which does, you know, amplify the noise
And improve it.
Yeah, definitely.
I like how this Mk8 sits. I think when this one come out in 2018, I didn't know if I liked this shape. When they released it, I thought they mess up right up. But the more I seen them, the more it's digging on me. And I kind of like it. So, would I swap one? No, don't know. We'll find out at the end of the day.
Me personally though, I've liked them since day one. Since day one when they first released them, I thought, I need one, I want one, and I'll have one.
And I've got one. But yeah, so shall we take them out for a spin and see what it sounds like? Test driving the Mk8 ST. Literally, it feels insanely different to the Mk7. We got launch control. Don't know why we don't use that on a front wheel drive car, but have you used it before?
A few times, yeah. I feel like it could be a bit more refined because you do get a lot of wheel spins, but I have heard with the Mk8 there is a lot of wheel spin anyway with the Mk8, I've heard. You know, even though you've got that, this is a performance package, moves into your corners.
And we got flat foot shifting, which I didn't realise is hard.
Yeah, flat foot shifting, it's a little bit gimmicky because, you know, you would expect with a flat foot shift, the rev will drop, but once you got the flat foot shift, the revs to ping a little bit, so it's a little bit gimmicky. It makes me wonder how long your clutch would last, you know?
So you don't want to try it then?
Well, by all means, give it a go, but...
The steering feels really firm as well. I'm impressed how firm the steering feels.
Yeah, so currently you're driving in sport mode. There's 3 different modes. You've got your standard mode, sport mode, and track mode. Track mode obviously being for track use only. So with those 2 extra modes, steering gets stiffer. There's a lot more feedback from the road. It helps you really feel the road. Also, added extra, you get pops and bangs at the back and the back end. Yeah, what do you think of the suspension? It's a lot stiffer than, I know you didn't drive this standard, but this suspension is a lot more firm and stiffer with those high back lowering springs.
I've drove 2 standard Fiestas, bog standard ones. The suspension felt okay. It felt comfy anyway, but it didn't give me that sporty firm to it, if you know what I mean.
Right, yeah.
But some of me in the comments say, oh yeah, it's sporty anyway. Yeah, I know, but lowering the car feels different.
Yeah,
You're improving the car. Changing the wheels, like you said, improved the car.
definitely.
I gotta be honest, it feels so different to drive. Being a 3-cylinder, I didn't expect. Because you think of an ST, you think it needs to have 4 cylinders, and it's gotta be 2 litre. But the Mk7 is a 1.6, and this one's a 1.5 3-cylinder.
And also, taking away that extra cylinder, you feel like it'd lose the punch. But
It
in a 3-cylinder, it's still got that punch that you want from a sporty hot hatch.
Ford, I don't know what they done, but they took a cylinder away and added more power.
Yeah.
How? The Mk8 got the standard power is 179.
Okay.
Mk7's standard power is 179. My mistake, I just realised what I said. But this one's like 198, 200.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Yeah, you do get those varying amounts of power. You know, I have seen standard Mk8s get 205, you know, around the 200 mark. Yeah, it also makes more torque than a standard Mk7, even with the missing
Cylinder.
cylinder.
It's like, what have we done? Just put nitrous in it, like. I know, it's just slam nitrous in it. I'll do. Seen Fast and Furious? No, but we'll do it anyway.
Yeah, so seats, Recaro seats, same as a Mk7. Obviously, completely differently shaped. I feel like the bolsters do hug you
They
a
do.
bit tight compared to the Mk7.
But you got no. Have we got heated seats in this? By the
No
way,
heated seats.
no heated seats. Mk7 got heated seats, but I do quite like this car. So, what can you hear?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rev it right out, go on. Go on, all the way to 5.5, go on.
oh, that's fucking mental.
See, it's still got that pull, do you know? Even though you're in 4th, it's still, for a 3-cylinder, it's still got that pull.
Your induction kit sounds better low speed.
Yes.
Mine sounds better high speed.
Yes, definitely. You've got like that, you know, like that classic Need for Speed Underground. Do you know what I mean? Like the fucking turbo. Yeah, so this induction kit, a lot more fluttery than the Mk7. I'm not sure if it's to do with the blow-off valve on the Mk8.
It might be.
Yeah.
That sounds mental. It powers there, doesn't it? For 3-cylinder mind.
Yeah.
Fucking mental.
You know, that's it. Mk8, obviously a lot newer. You've got your hill assist, lane keeping, you know, all that fancy stuff with newer cars.
Yeah, the Mk7 don't have that.
Yeah, I feel like the Mk7 is a lot more raw, being that older car.
You want to go older, go Mk6. You got that's just you and the car.
Yeah.
You got no assists apart from ABS. Traction control, but you can't turn that off. It's linked in with ABS. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, with this, obviously, traction control and all the rest of it is in a little panel just by the gear stick.
Don't even need that on camera. I think it's a bit hours. That's how nice mine does.
That sounds really good. And I feel like, even though the exhaust is standard, being in sport,
It does.
opens up that valve.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Does sound alright. Also, I forgot to mention force vectoring springs on the rear end, which essentially means it's Ford's technology of a slightly curved rear spring. When you chuck it into a corner, it kicks the back, one of the back wheels up, depending on which way you turn around the corner. It really chucks the back end around the corner. It's addicting, isn't it? Being a 3-cylinder, half a 911. One way to think about it.
So shall we take the Mk7 for a spin?
We can. So, shooting the Mk7, straight away, the exhaust noise.
Can you
I'm
hear
in
it?
love. I'm absolutely in love with the exhaust noise. And I don't know if you can hear it on camera, that induction noise sounds amazing. Also, I will say, these springs are a lot more comfortable than my springs, personally.
They are comfy, but they've been worn in. They've been on the car since I've had it.
Oh, right.
Yours have been on 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely a lot smoother ride. My springs are a lot stiffer. This is, oh, you being an old car, it's got that rawness. Oh, but those springs add the comfortability.
Believe it or not, the standard springs for the Mk7 are not as comfy. Not as comfy.
Really?
They're not as comfy. People, as soon as they have them, they don't get me wrong. It drives right. It handles well anyway. But people swap them out straight for low-end springs because it comforts it. Don't ask me how.
I believe it.
I never understood how.
This is, we are on quite a smooth road in the Welsh valleys. It is a very smooth drive. And these seats, I feel like these seats are more comfortable than my seats. It's that side bolstering on my seats that
Dig into them.
hug you a bit too tight. Yeah, these seats, being half leather as well, these seats are. Oh, yeah.
The Mk7 meant for half and half curry and chips. With like you got comfort and you got sporty. Yours is just a full-on race car.
Yeah. Well, I will say with the.
Yep, you didn't want to stop. You'll find out Cos wheels, they don't stop. But yeah, as you were saying.
With the Mk8, you've got 3 different packages. Well, 4. So you get an ST1, ST2, and ST3. All come with varying different amounts of packages, you know. But ST2, you get the cloth seats. ST3, you get a half leather, same as these. So that's why I bring up the Mk8 again. But yeah, this. But skinnier steering wheel on the Mk7. Very
Skinnier?
skinny steering wheel.
So like I felt yours was the Mk8 was thicker, but I do like the feel of the Mk7, mind.
Yeah, Mk7. Oh, this is so pointy as well. It's really nice to drive.
We were driving all that and I forgot to put it in sport mode. Now feel it. Yeah, sport mode makes a little bit of difference. Throttle responds a little bit more, but obviously the Mk8 sport mode, it changes the whole car. The Mk7 changes a little bit.
Yeah.
Throttle response and I want to say ignore exhaust noise, but I don't know. Might just be me.
It's that old
older technology with the Mk7, obviously being a different generation from the generation.
That induction noise, mind.
Sounds so good. I feel like I've got the wrong car. Mk8's the wrong car for me. I don't know.
So let me get this straight. You like the look on the Mk8,
Yes.
but you like how the Mk7 drives.
The rawness of the Mk7. I don't know whether or not I should change the springs to a different spring so I get that more comfortable ride. But even the cabin space in the Mk7, Mk8 it feels so much bigger inside. Mk7 you feel like you're in a, I don't want to sound cringy. I feel like I'm in a racier car.
More of a hot hatch, innit?
Yeah.
Hot hatch feel.
Got that raw hot hatch feel inside the car.
That's what you need from these hatchbacks, though, because you got, don't get me wrong, the Golf GTI, the Polo GTI, Peugeot 208 GTI, they feel, Peugeot, going from a different car, Peugeot brought back the sportiness from the 90s and 80s.
Yeah, yes. I can't really comment on other cars apart from the Mk8, Mk7. I've never really driven them. But saying about you feel like you're in a sportier hot hatch, is that always a good thing? Because does that promote you to then drive a little bit faster than the law will allow you?
I see what you mean by that. But hot hatch is meant to have fun, but they're not too quick.
Yeah, those ultimate B-road cars in the hot hatches. This Mk7 I think ticks all the boxes for a B-road hot hatch. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant to drive.
But we have got, this one has got hill assist, but you can turn it off, which I've turned it off because I can't stand it. But that noise.
Yeah. Oh. I feel like comparing this to the Mk8, the noise better, drivability better. Does the Sport change the steering?
It's slightly firmer.
Slightly firmer.
Yeah.
Right.
Does it feel quicker?
Yeah, you can definitely feel that got that older 4-cylinder. Oh, Mk7.
Another one.
Yeah, that older 4-cylinder still got that punch that you want. Like you say, it's a Mk2 Mk7, so it's running 230 brake. Still got that pull in 6th gear, obviously with that remap helps a lot. Oh, the induction noise. Has this had that Simposer delete where
Yep,
it fills
so is that all done?
Oh, this sounds so good. Yeah, definitely. I feel like if the Mk8 had this noise, you have got the exhaust, but drivability of this is so good. I will say though, the interior, like the dash, obviously Mk8 being newer, it's got, we've got that the screen. I will say if you could swap a Mk8 dash into this, get it all to work, how difficult it will be, I'm not sure. I feel like being an older car that this is, the dash is lacking a little bit.
Out of date, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very, very dated now. Oh. Sounds so
I know, it's my keys.
the hot hatch. Being an older car, Mk7, still gives you that confidence to chuck it into a corner. Even though the Mk8's got all the technology behind it, differential, those force vectoring springs, this still gives you confidence to throw it into a corner.
100%.
Still very pointy as all hot hatches should be.
Yeah, so that's the conclusion. I don't know. They're just everywhere.
Can't blame him. Honestly, can't blame him for picking them up there.
Yeah, so that's the conclusion of the test drive of the Mk7.
Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant car. I'm in love.
We come to check out these two fantastic Ford Fiestas on the rear end. Who doesn't love a rear end? But yeah, we got, on the Mk7, we have got a spoiler extension. Don't ask me what make it is, because generally, I don't know. I just ordered it and it looks, and it's cheaper, the exact same one. So it looks the same as a Max and Design one. I went for it because it's a lot cheaper and it makes no difference. No one's noticed until they watch this video. But yeah, we got, moving down, we got rid of the wiper. Why is yours not off the car?
As I've said previously, I don't like wiper deletes. You know, you need to be able to see out that back window.
Summer now. So you don't need to see out that window.
So summer 12 months of the year though.
No, exactly. Yeah, you're right there. But you've got, going back to a spoiler on the Mk8.
Yeah, so instead of a wing extension, I've gone for a wing riser, which personally I feel like Ford should have done from factory on the Mk8. Gives it that much more better aggressive look on the rear end. A lot of people do go with the extension as well, but I feel like that would be too aggressive.
I seen them at shows, so obviously we'll be seeing more of them at Ford Fair. Ford Fair's coming up. I don't know, we'll have to have a look when we get there.
Yeah, we'll have to do a comparison, definitely.
But going down, we got ST badge with the Mount Tune package, because this one's a Mount Tune. That one's not. I like, you've left the standard exhaust, haven't you?
Yeah, so your car is a Mount Tune exhaust?
Yes, Mount Tune full back.
Sounds amazing. Currently, I'm still running standard exhaust. I would like to maybe change it in the future for a Miltech. Miltechs also sound really good. Being a 3-cylinder, you know, you can imagine, you know, 3-cylinder might not sound good, but a Miltech does really help with that sound. Yeah, so maybe somewhere in the future, Miltech possibility.
Yeah. Noticed, which they don't come standard, you got them plastic surrounds. Can't remember what they're called. What are they called?
I think they're just fog surrounds. A little bit of a touch, that's all. Just a little bit to like spice the back end up a little bit. You know, as we have mentioned, I got that front split side skirt, so I needed something for the back end.
I does set it off actually. I really like it. And obviously you haven't gone for a Max and Design spoiler extension, as you said, didn't want to bolt, so you didn't go for the diffuser. I like the diffuser. I like the Max and Design diffuser, mind. I do like it.
A lot of people are a fan of the Max and diffuser, but you know, I do like the standard diffuser, you know, with that colour split. It's a lot similar with the Mk7. They've kept the colour split with the body colour and the grey offset. I feel like it's just the right amount of black or grey, whereas the Maxton is just a full black piece. I didn't want to add that much black to the back end. Also, tinted taillights, not too much though, so it's like, you know, it's still within those legal boundaries. Adds a little bit of a flare to the back end, adds that darkness as well, which, you know, adds to the colour of the car, I feel like. Nice offset. As you probably know, Fords have always been a vertical taillight company. I don't know if, you know, if that's the right wording for it. But on the Mk8, I don't know why they went with a horizontal. I I'm a big fan of it, you know, all for change and the rest of it. But seeing a Fiesta's back end has always been vertical. So yeah, it's a big change for Ford.
It's a big
I
change.
feel like.
We got, yeah, so let me know in the comments which rear end you prefer. At the moment, I like them both exactly the same. They got a little touch at each, they're not as identical, but they got, each detail matches the car. So
Yeah, you know it's a Fiesta, even with that horizontal tail.
exactly.
But a Mk8. I'm a big fan of vertical, you know, the heritage of Ford Fiesta, but a Mk8.
It is growing on me, to be fair. But yeah.
So, coming to the end of the video, our conclusions. This one, Mk7, you know, it's a lot older, a lot more raw, but it still handles great. Got the power, points you into corners, a lot like the Mk8. You know, the heritage is there between Fiestas. This one is still handles very well, punchy for a 3-cylinder. Also points you into corners, but you got the suspension to help you out with that. My conclusion though, I might still stand by the Mk8. Even though this is great, I feel like it's Mk8 for me all the way.
Funny you should say that, because after driving that, its comfort for sporty hatchback is a bit of both. Power for a 3-cylinder, I'm impressed how much power they push out of it. Even you can get more.
Yeah.
And the technology in it. Being a modern car, you'd expect that technology to be there.
Yeah, you got that advantage of technology. You know, whether or not a hot hatch needs it might be another question. You know, for everyday driving, I suppose you will need it. But yeah, what do you think? What one would you pick?
The one I would pick, to be honest, it's an hard one, see, because I don't know which one I would pick. I like them both. The design is better on this one. This one sounds nicer. I know that comes standard with more power, but you can map easily get more power out of them as well. Same with both. It's just the technology in it. I would prefer more than the Mk7.
Yeah, I agree. We can all use a bit more technology, I feel like.
But don't want to add too much assist to a car because it makes it boring.
Yeah. So I mean, the rawness of the Mk7, you know, you get to feel the road a lot more. It's you and the car. You know, you're not aided by that technology as much.
It's like Formula 1 and everything's aided. But yeah, so let's come to the end of that now. So I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like rating, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. And also, Ford Fair is coming up as well. So if you do see us with Welsh Ford, at Ford Fair in Silverstone, description on screen when that's on. Come say hello. if we want to. And yeah, if you've got a fast forward, come talk to us. But yeah, I want to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.